look at the camera and say your name and what you do.
Nicole Shahinian-Simpson, show jumping. I grew up about 10 minutes outside of New York City, outside the George Washington Bridge, so it was great access. Overpeck was county-owned facility, but in the middle of like a huge park, and we were there for, I think we moved out of there when I was 12 or 13, so I was there my whole life. The environment that my parents created, they worked for the county and then privately leased it. To me, it was all the same. But, it was open from 7 in the morning and it closed at 10 at night because all the adults would come and ride after work. I was a complete barn rat. My mom would call over the loudspeaker that went everywhere through the barn. And it was a big facility, like all indoors. We had a very large indoor ring connected directly to the barn, about 60 stalls. And so the loudspeaker would come across, Nikki, get home. And it was like, oh man, I gotta go home. So I was in the barn from after school, boom, right into the barn, and on the weekends. And then you would have your time when we get our big snowfalls and no one could get to work. So, it was my parents and I and my little sister, and out to the barn we went, and frozen buckets and frozen broken pipes and, feeding all the horses. And that's just, there's nothing better. So many people that were involved, the volunteers that just became lifelong friends, and it was just magical. It was wonderful.